morning, Twitch. Hope you guys are having a great day. Good morning, YouTube. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today I'm going to be doing just general things. I'm not going to be running quests, but I'm going to be doing domains. I'm going to be doing some Trounce Domains. I have a new character, Nahida, that I'm going to be kind of working on today a little bit as well.
Need me to come up with some for you?
Some talents that I want to get up on my Rosario and my Fischl. So we're actually going to be starting off today with this domain. It's the Forsaken Rift. It's about south of the major city, and it's an ice domain. It's a pain in the neck. I don't really care about the creatures that much. That's not the big deal in this thing. This is probably my least favorite one, only because of the attacks that happen. So they drop these icicle things from the ceiling that stun you and knock you back a little bit, and it's just kind of a pain in the neck. So I kind of hate that about this domain. It makes it tough to stay on track while you're doing it, and it also makes it take a little bit longer because of that. I'm going to show you the general food that I use. I love this pizza right here, the Meat Lover's Mushroom Pizza. It does a really great job of getting your attack up as well as your crit by 10%. Not quite as good, obviously, as the golden food, but much easier to get the items for. And then for defense, I like the rice cake soup simply because it increases my defense. I don't use a shield very often, so I'm not super worried about trying to boost that at all. And this one gives you the best defense that you can get from a blue food rather than a purple food. I could go with something like this, but even this, you'll see, it's boosting the strength of the shield, and your defense is still 235. So you're getting the same defense here as you would from the moon pie, except that there's no shield. This is really the only one that you can go to that's going to get you a better defense, up to 308, and it does healing effects. So this is a good one that I do use quite often. This purple guy here is a little bit better again at 261, but it's much harder to get the things that you need for these. Most of these require that you get crab, and I hate having to hunt that resource down. It's a pain in the neck. So I use this guy. And against these ice users, sometimes I'll go with ice defense, but that's pretty rare. Usually I either go with lightning or fire or even the dendro for my attack. Today I'm probably just going to go with fire. Now, with that, let me kind of go over who I'm using in this fight today. I'm using Yelan. She is my favorite. She's a water user, so it makes it a little bit more difficult, but there's so many things that are special about Yelan that make her worth having. The line that she creates allows you to pull people in and pull them to a center, which is great. But she's also my main battery, generating the bursts that I need for the other players as well, simply because of the Favonius Warbow that she's using, and she hits really well with this. The other nice thing too is that water actually hits really good damage against ice, so this is a nice thing as well. With her artifacts, I'm running a combination Noblesse and Heart of Depth to get me the elemental burst damage and the hydro bonus as well. For her constellations, unfortunately, I don't have any. I really just need the first one. That's all I really care about. But getting her it's a tough thing to do. Talent-wise, I do have both her main talents, her important talents at 10, and of course these will boost up once I start getting some constellations from her. You don't really have to boost her bow attack at all, because she doesn't really. That's not really the damage that she's doing. You don't really have to worry about it. I still do it, but you don't really have to worry about that. A couple of the special things about her. Her hit points is her HP is what she does damage based on, and her HP will actually go up if you have different party members that have different elemental types. So with 4 different types, which is what I'm running right now, you actually get a 30% bonus in Yelan's HP, which is great because that also means you're getting a 30% bonus in your attack. With her exquisite throw, you can pass on her burst damage to other characters, which is great. Your own character is going to receive 1% more damage, and it's further increased 3.5 every second that it's actually running, all the way up to 50%. This is huge damage for her. And necessary calculation, she gets an extra 25% more for the rewards that go out. With her boost, her burst, she has a water attack that will constantly hit, like every second, using normal attacks. So as long as your character is using normal attacks, this damage is going to continue to hit, and you can, as you swap her out into to your other characters, that talent goes with them, which gets for some really generating some really interesting effect. Because it does add a water effect to them as well. So if you switch to Dilute, then you can get the nice vaporize effect with that. If you switch to Fischl, you can get the quicken and connectivity effect. And if you go to Tighnari, you get the bloom effect, all while she's sitting in the background doing nothing, right? So it's really it's a really great character to have. Dilute, not one of my favorite characters. I'm not super great with Claymore characters in general. They're just a little bit slow. I do like him in this particular fight though, because he hits pretty hard. With his weapon that I'm using, Wolf's Gravestone, whenever they get below 20%, he does extra damage, and that's passed on to every member in the party, which is great. With him, I'm just running Crimson Wish of Flames, which gives him a bonus on Burning and Overload, and as well as Vaporize and Melt. You're also getting the extra 15% for the Pyro damage. Again, no constellations for him. His talents I have at a decent level, and it's really just Dawn that I care that much about. Although his Searing Onslaught does do good damage in this particular domain. And the fact that his fire will actually carry on in the sword, even after you're done using Searing Onslaught, allows you to continue doing fire damage, which is really great as well. Fischl, probably one of my most favorite characters, doing straight DPS and elemental damage. As an electro type, she works really well with all three of these characters, as well as Rosario, who I normally use. And being a bow user, she can attack from a distance as well. Her weapon that I'm using is the Amos bow, not for any special thing other than the fact that it increases your normal and charged attack damage, which kind of carries along with what we're doing with Yelan. And then on top of that, it increases by 8% for every second that it's in the air. So she doesn't have to be right on top of the bad guy to use her bow, and on top of that, she actually does more damage if she's farther away, which is great. I'm using Thundering Fury with her. I do not have the best set for her. One of the things that I really need to do is spend a day and spend some time just, bumping up her set for her. But I do have them at a pretty decent place. And as it relates to critical damage and things like that, this is actually fairly set up for her. I do have all of her constellations, however, compared to the others, which gives us a lot of extra effects when her owl or her raven, crow, whatever that thing is, when it's not on the field, you can still do electrical damage with her, which is great. Against the water creature, it does a lot of damage. And against these ice creatures, it does a lot of damage as well. But it's really her Midnight Phantasmagoria that I really love in this. It drops the electro effect no matter what, and then when I follow it up with Tighnari, I can get aggravated damage from his Dendro, which is just hits super stellar hard, which is really great. The Stellar Protector that she does, Oz is what I'm talking about. If you shoot Oz with an aim shot, which is again another reason why I like the Amos bow, I'm going to be nailing a good AoE electrical damage. I don't do that very often in this, simply because I don't like to take the time to have to do that. But it is there if I want to do that, which is great. You can also trigger the electro-related elements when Oz is on the field, and even when he's not on the field, I can do it as well. But if I do hit the Thundering Retribution, it's going to do an additional 80% of damage, which is great. And then, of course, when she's dispatched in Mondstadt, the time is dropped down. Tighnari, my favorite DPS character. He's new in Sumeru, which is nice. For me, it's really all about his charged attack damage and his burst. I have him set using Hunter's Path, which is all the way up. His base attack is great. His crit rate is great. Now, the bow gives him crit rate. He himself, when you ascend him, gives you crit damage. Yalan's the same way. When she ascends, she also gets crit damage as her benefit, which is outstanding. And then with this bow, when it does charged attack damage, it's increased by 200% of the elemental mastery. So if you have elemental mastery high on him, which is one of the things that I've worked on inside of here, I'm using Wanderer's Troop. I'm getting 300 elemental mastery just from the Wanderer's Troop itself. His elemental mastery is actually pretty decent right now. But Wanderer's Troop also gives you a bonus to charged attack damage as well. So Wanderer's Troop, even though it's not really the main set that's designed for him, is a really good set, and you can get them way easier than the rest of them, and you can get ones that have critical rate, critical damage, and some of those things, which I have very high on him. I do have a couple of his constellations, which is really nice. The beginnings here gives the attack rate is, or the crit rate is increased by 15%, so I have an even better crit rate. I think his crit rate I have right now up to around 50%. And then with Origin Stems, when their opponents within the field that you drop down for him, Tighnari gains 20% damage in bonus, and this effect lasts up to 6 seconds. So really nice bonuses for him. I do have his two things up at a decent level, and tomorrow I'll be working on more domains to get them up. You do have to do the Guardian of Eternity Trounce domain to bump up his talents, and you don't always get this guy here, which is a pain in the neck. And so I'm a little bit behind on boosting him up, simply because I haven't gotten enough of the converters when I'm doing the Trounce domains to get him up. But at 7 and 8, he still hits extremely hard, which is outstanding. His skill-based attack, it drops a dendro field, and while they're in that, the best thing about that isn't necessarily the damage. The best thing about that dendro field is that it allows him to quickly use charged attacks. You can do 3 charged attacks extremely fast with him, and every time one of those attacks hit, it breaks off and does damage 4 more times. And same thing with his burst. When it hits, it breaks off and does 6 damage, extra damages. So you'll see Tighnari when I'm using him in here, if especially if Aggravate is dropped, or if they have the water effect on it that particular time, or even the fire effect. All of his damages are boosted up, but I really like the Aggravate damage that you get from him as well. So that's the character set that I'll be running for these domains.
Good roll.
I'm probably going to run this domain about 5 times. I need to get some boosts for Rosario to get her up, and this one's going to give me the philosophies of Ballad, along with the lesser ballads that I can boost up at the crafting table. So we're all set with that. So you'll see just how much I hate it and why I think it's a pain in the neck, but we'll do it at a fairly good rate. I can usually close this guy out in about a minute 20. Sometimes it takes anywhere from a minute 20 to 2 minutes, though, depending on how often I get hit by that stupid iceberg.
Busted.
that one took a little bit. I will be using condensed resin on simply because I want to make sure that I'm getting a better chance of actually getting the gold ones. You can see I didn't get one that time. And by the way, if you guys are despairing about getting these and you're trying, it's completely random. It doesn't matter how fast you do it. It doesn't matter how long it takes, how many different characters you use. This is entirely random what you're getting off of these things right here. Just so you know. I've done these. I've done these domains where I've done it in 40 seconds and gotten junk, and I've done it where it's taken me 4 minutes and I've gotten 3 of the damn things. So don't despair if it's taking you a little bit longer. Time is not the concern when it comes to those things. They're, like I said, completely random. So don't even sweat it.
Gotcha.
Another thing that I wouldn't have thought was that knock down the shields the way it does, but it actually does a pretty good job of killing the shield and taking it out. So let's slower that time. If you're wondering why I don't use like Yantari or other fire users, to be honest, I do have a couple of other fire users that I could use, such as Bennett. I could use Yanfei. I've tried them both inside of this. They don't hit hard enough. You really need to be able to do damage against those ice kings because of the shields that they have and the ice abyssal guys. They do too much damage to them, so really it's all about the damage capability that they have.
Let's nip that in the butt. Quiet.
Break forth! Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Quiet.
Race to the wicked!
Here. Take it easy.
interesting. Didn't realize I'd missed one. Like I said, I hate this domain. My least favorite. And see how long that one took and how much damage that one took, and this is the one that's going to give me the philosophies of Ballad. See what I mean? So it doesn't matter, guys. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Doesn't matter how much damage you take. What you get from those things are completely random. If you didn't know that, now you do. Alright. Let's boost up again. I feel like we've lost our... Yeah, we have. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pizza ope. Rice cake ope. I think I'm going to use this guy this time. Okay. I also hate stamina away because you have to run a lot because of those stupid ice things, and it just makes it even worse because they take away your stamina.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Funny thing is, this is only a level 88, guys. Like, these creatures are only level 88 compared to a lot of the other domains that have much higher creatures that you're fighting here, but because of the environmental area that they have, it makes it that time. If you're wondering about this food, by the way, this is the delicious pita pocket that you get from, I think you get this from Sumeru as well. Might be the lightning area where you get this, but it could be Sumeru too, but this is my favorite one. Restores 30% plus an additional 1900, and they're super easy to make. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I don't think I can do that yet. Nah, not yet. I didn't even look to see how long that one took. You guys, did y'all see how long that was? No?
Busted.
Kind of goodies we were able to collect. Wasn't a lot. I don't think we got more than 3 of the philosophies. We did get a bunch of the others, so that'll help a little bit, but we did it 5 times. Alright, so let's come down here. Philosophies of Ballad are what we're looking for. There we go. I use Xingqi. She can give me a 25% chance to refund materials so I can continue making them, which is nice. I think there's another character that I could use too that could actually give me bonus ones, but I like this much better. So look at that. We're making 14 of them. But actually, before we do that, let's come down here and go guide to Ballads. So we're making 14 of those too, guys. Look at that. Alright, and we got enough bonus that we can actually make 2 more. And she gives a lot of bonus, by the way. So it's not like the other one where your bonuses are few and far between. And, you know, out of 12, you might get 1, maybe 1. She gives a lot of bonuses. I'm constantly able to make 2 or 3 extra from the bonuses that I get back from her, which is great. All right, so we're making 19 of these things, which is nice because they can be used amongst a couple of different characters that I have. Got enough bonus where I'm going to be able to make looks like another one. That's great. All right. So let's come in here and see what kind of damage we can do without the Trounce Domain stuff that we need. So, actually I need to go into the character. Look at Rosario. That's the one we're working on today. Alright, so we've got two uses, it looks like, out of the work that we've done today. And we got to go do Childy. Actually, I wonder if I have... Let me go see if I have any of the things. I don't think I do, but let me see if I can create any of those. No, I don't have any at all. That's Wolf of the North. That's not even the right one. This one, maybe? Yeah, that's the one. Saying I actually have 2 of those. Oh. It's saying it takes 2 of these. See, I have 2 of these, but I don't have any of these, so I can't even do these. It's very annoying. It's okay, I haven't done my trounces this week either, I don't think. Let me just take a look really quick. No. Childy is in Harbor. Right here. Yeah. I think this is the one for him. Memories of your duel with Childy. Yep. Alright, well let's go do that too. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a couple of those. Before we do that, let's switch our party back to Rosario, simply because of the extra attack that you get from her when you drop your special. So before we do that, let's come out here. I don't waste food if I don't have to. I have a lot. I can make way more, but why do that? Plus, give you a nice little blessing. So that's nice. So we'll just do it that way. All right. So now we're gonna come in here. We're gonna do this guy, which is the Golden House. The Golden House is Chilled It. Chilled It. If you haven't done him yet, if you haven't gotten that far in the game, for this, by the way, we're gonna use the golden food. Even though I don't use a shield, I need that extra attack a little bit. Actually, do I? What am I getting? 372 versus 320, and then crit rate of 12. It's a little bit better. All right. Defensively, I don't care, and then we'll use. Actually, we're going to use this again. He has a couple of different modes. You run into him while you're doing the main Archon quest for Liu Harbor, and then it becomes a Trounce Domain that you can do after it's all done. I'm going to do level 90. That's what I generally do. Might get my butt kicked, but that's where I always try to play in the big ones because you get more.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be fair. Sorry, old buddy. You've made some progress. Guess I should.
And while he's doing his transformation to the second level, we're going to go ahead and bring back our friend. I don't know what she got stuck in. I didn't see it. But for this next part, we want to make sure that our body's ready to go. Okay.
More seriously. No use hiding back there! Raging tide!
So you see those first two forms are pretty simple with the combination, especially with Kainari. Kainari, when you drop the activate on him, because he's already a lightning creature, Kainari does quite a bit of damage against Shielded already. I'm hoping that that super that I used will actually hit him after he converted me. That's nice.
Foul legacy, the devouring deep.
Anything foul about you is breath. So, combination, right? The freeze combination hits him pretty decent. Because he's a lightning user, the ice actually drains him pretty fast. The lightning from Fischl doesn't really do anything except drop the aggravate on him, so that when I use Kainari, Kainari does a tremendous amount of damage against him. It just really ate his shield up, or his life bar. And Yelan, again, when I use her burst, it just adds the extra attacks and effects. So, you know, you saw I took damage, but I killed him pretty fast. So it was a pretty easy domain as a Trounce that you can do. Probably one of the easier ones, at least in my opinion. I know that some people struggle with that one, but you know, it's pretty simple to do. Did anyone see me get anything from that? Did I get anything? I didn't notice. Where do those hide? Do they hide here? Yeah. That's from the wolf. Where's the other ones? No, I didn't get anything. I feel like I didn't get anything at all. Huh. Let me see if it counts.
The value of not.
Did not. Why didn't I get anything from that? That's really weird. Okay, that was super weird, guys. Let's come back over here. We'll do it again. Maybe there was a chest I missed? Oh, that's right. There should have been a flower. I didn't get the flower, guys. That is great. Boy, I'm having a good morning, huh? That is amazing. I went and killed it. Didn't take the treasure. That's because I'm stupid. It's alright, maybe we can do a little better job.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well, surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Are you all ready? You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two. No use hiding back
Your strength is praiseworthy. I too shall use all of mine. Dare disappoint me. Foul legacy, the devouring deep.
He does more damage to the floor than he does.
Take it easy. Quiet. By royal decree. See? Busted. You can't run. Here.
You're a cut above.
So, you saw Tainari doing that extra damage, but part of that was from that little die that you saw there too. Did we get what we needed? No. See that? It gave me the wrong ones again. Did it give me the little guy so that I can do a transformation? No. See? And that's been happening to me a lot lately. I don't know whether they've changed the rarity of those things or what the dealio is, but if you can only do the Trounce Domain once a week to get rewards and you don't get the rewards you need and they don't give you one of those stupid little things, then that's, I don't know, in my opinion, that's just stupid. A little on the dumb side. Anyway, so you saw how easy that Trounce Domain is actually to do if you're using the combination of those four characters that I do. You won't see me change very often. It's rare, but for that last domain where I was getting the ballad pieces, I don't normally have to change the characters that I'm using for domains at all, simply because they
I created
they
another
work
universe
beautifully
and
on
found
pretty
a
much
paradise.
everything. The
For
only thing that I
Fischl,
sometimes might
and
change
the
them on is,
Prinzessin
like I
de
said,
Ver-
ice. Simply because Rosario as an ice creature doesn't help a lot. Even though, you know, throwing down her ice AoE gives me a plus 15% on the attack for the entire group. That's not nearly as good as Diluc, because he can break those shields really easily in that particular domain. I can also use the Ballads here, I believe, that she uses the Philosophies of Ballads, she does. And I do have her specials, so I can boost her. This special here is from the Wolfen Trounce domain, so I still have the ability to do those. And I can boost both of her to different ones here, and I guess I'm going to do that because it's an entire week now before I can even try to do that other one again. So, do I want to do this one? I don't think I have enough to do this one. Oh, but that would take it all the way up. Do I wanna do that one? Is that the one that I wanna do? You know what? We'll wait for next week on that. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. So let me go ahead and convert some of these weathered feather heads or weathered heads or whatever these things are called, and then we'll boost her up a little bit, getting close to her max, which is nice. Weathered arrowhead. Look at that, I can only make 44 of them, so that's terrible. And we're gonna switch this up. We're gonna make 25. We're gonna get rid of Dory. Double the product. Recover. Actually, we're gonna leave Dory because she does the recovery, so that's what we want to do here. 9 bonus. How about that? All right. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that alone for now. Should be plenty for level me. What did we spend? Ah, we hit our Mora. How nice. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. We should be able to up our official's talent here. We can. Oh, do we need 2 of these? Oh, we need 2 of these. Alright, well, let's go hit up the wolf. See what he's got to say. Getting to him is a pain in the neck. I really hate it. You're either starting down here and running all the way over here, which you could do. It's not that big a deal. Or you just start here and you climb up, which is what I do. I don't feel like having to do any of the rest of that stuff. So you simply turn here and climb up the mountain right there. That's kind of what I do. Easiest way to do that is to get up on top of that right there. It's probably not any faster. It's probably actually slower to do it this way than it is to do it the other way, but I don't care. It's less running around for me.
Yeah.
Plus I get a couple of bird eggs in the process. Isn't that nice? And a pine cone. Let's go. So, I'm sure everyone knows this, but if you don't, if you just do a regular climb, you can climb 5 times higher than you could if you try to use the climb and jump. It took me a little while to actually figure that out because, like I said earlier, I'm stupid. And so I didn't realize if you just climbed that you're using way less. I figured it was, you know, the same amount, just slower. But that's not the case. If you're not using the jump up feature to get you to the top, you're using way less energy than you are if you're using the jump feature, and so you can climb way higher this way than you can if you're trying to jump up and use the jump up feature for this. So, all right, we're also going to swap this one out again, ice character, so we're going to go with the fire user. So we're going to switch back to the Luke. Not that it really matters. I use Yolon and Fischl on this mostly, but it's still a smarter way to go. The wolf as a Trounce domain comes in at level 90, you're not picking what he is or anything like that. And he's a pretty easy kill. Like I kill him pretty fast. So not something you really need to worry about. You can use a base food and a base defense, which is what I do. And then against him, I'm going to use, what do we want? Tanari? Do we want Dendro or do we want Fire? I think we're going to go with Dendro. Alright. I could use water too, but... I love how she closes. For close that we need.
Nip that in the butt.
Dodge, break force!
So he's gonna do this run around times. I always try to play like I can get. All you gotta do is run to the side. He's gonna do it one more time and then he's gonna jump. Do his little howly thing. It's nice playing as a single player. You can stop this anytime you want. Let's go ahead and do the heal up. But then we gotta bring our guy back. Actually, I don't even know we need to heal up. He's the only one who took damage. Where are we at? Here we go. These little blue guys here. Normally I kill him before he even gets into that mode. Did we get what we needed? The answer is no. And, again, didn't give me any goodies to be able to do conversions. It's going to be one of those weeks where it just treats me like doggy poop. Complete 3 Trounce Domains, even though I only got started with 2. Very funny. Alright, let's see what goodies we got. Oh, we got a couple of them. How nice. A Ritz. Hero's Ritz, always important. Okay. So that, unfortunately, doesn't end us all. Let's take a look at position balance, just to make sure we still need what we need. We do. That sucks. Who else do we got to work on? We got to work on Tanari. Let's see what we can do with him. Yeah, that's the last Trounce that we're going to do. Is this guy right here. You guys are going to get a kick out of this one because this is one kicks my butt all the time. She's tough. She's probably the hardest Trounce to do. But she's also kind of one of the more fun ones to do, in my opinion, which is great. Alright. I'm going to re-up gonna switch it to the good stuff. I wish there was a. Actually, you know what? I am gonna use the good one on this, and we'll use this, and then we're gonna keep the setup that we have right now. Although Rosario helps a little bit with this, the loop gives me a little bit better attack and damage. I do her at level 92, just because I want to go against the best, but you know, there's been a couple of times where I almost didn't make it out of this one, so we'll see how it goes.
This world, a fleeting shadow.
By royal decree.
Thunder.
Can't see.
Illusions are but distractions. Shattered.
That was pretty quick. Got it on the first time.
Thunder. Your verdict is decided. Lightning does not bend to the will of mortals. This body is eternal. Purge all obstacles! Inferior! Witness the final!
Okay, so we're gonna heal up really quick, but I picked a bad time for that because it's coming in with the final thing. Now the final thing, you want to
Calamity!
our lightning user here, because that's gonna help with protection.
Perish! Inferior!
I do see
Eternity is in my hands!
Oh, did he die again? Can I bring him back? Yes, good. I use Tighnari so much he happens to be the one who dies a lot, but that's also because his defense isn't that great.
This ends now.
Yeah, I know it ends
Inferior.
now. Why aren't you throwing your thing up?
Inferior. The eye sweeps the lands. Weak.
Yeah, I know.
Strike dead.
Stop trying to strike me
Lightning
dead.
falls on the land of eternity. Strike dead.
We can protect him. Good.
This body is eternal.
Everything!
Inferior! There is no escape! Ruin follows my blade! Witness the final calamity! Eternity is in my hands!
I'm not finished doing this.
Inferior. Euthymia crumbles before me.
And I still didn't get the one I needed. Look at that. It did it to me for all three of them, guys. It gave me the two I don't need and no converters. Every single one of these things. That's crazy talk. Alright, well that one was close. I told you. She's tough, man. If you don't hit her just right on all of the attacks. Alright, so we're not boosting anybody today. At least anymore. What do we still need with him? We still need, actually we don't need anything but these things, which we can't get. Alright. What else do we want to do? Let's check weapons. First of all, let's swap out who we have. Go to our main party. Okay, alright, you know what? Let's take a look at Nahida. She's again, oh, I can work on Cena too. Actually, I need to level him first. You know what the pain in the neck is with him? This guy right here. These little these scarab things, like they're found in the desert, but they're not just everywhere. There's certain places where they are, and they're not like, you're not going to get like 10 of them there like you would with the lotus flower. No, no, no. You have to go around and find these things all over the desert. It's a pain in the neck. I have found that there's 2 or 3 areas that you can go where you can get 5 or 6 of them at a time. And if you go underground, there are several different places where you can get 5 or 6 at a time, but you have to do a lot of hunting and searching for these things, and it's really a pain in the neck to collect these guys. You have to be running around the desert and just collecting these all the time, and if you're not, it's going to take you forever to get him boosted up. As far as the Electro Regisvines, I've done a video on killing that thing already. It's actually not that big a deal. I probably could do that today as well, but I have the new character Nahida that just came out, and I actually want to work on getting her ascended and leveled up. This guy right here is from the Dendro Hypostasis, which is brand new. I haven't killed that yet at all, so I'm going to go and take a look at that. She's also going to be using the Dendro cubes, but do you see this guy? She's using the Lotus, the same one that Tighnari uses. Now, the nice thing was I knew eventually we were going to have another character that required these, so even after I collected all of the ones that I needed for Tighnari, I kept on collecting them because I knew that another character was going to pop up that needed them, and I happen to have 191 of them already, so I'm pretty good on this. So let's go and take a look at the Dendro Hypostasis and see what we might need to do to kill him a few times today, because that is something I haven't done yet. So they have placed the Hypostasis down here in the area of the Dar al Shifa Valley. This is the valley, I think, or is that, no, that's this valley down here. That's that crazy valley. So this is probably just up on this landmass out here. They were searching for an area that they just wanted to add, you know, this guy. And so they did it. Let's go find out how much of a pain in the neck he is compared to the regular or the other Dendro creature that they created out in this particular ship. The other creature, by the way, super simple. I really like it a lot. It's easy to kill if you've got the right characters, but it's also kind of fun because you charge for that and requires you to be paying attention to some of the other things that you're doing. So it's kind of a fun skill. I like it.
Wish me.
Big guy over there. What's up, big guy? What's good for handing around in the water? Okay. Okay, so he's actually below here. There's a hole.
Take it easy.
So this is the area that we do for that one quest, but it didn't go down anywhere. I don't think this is going to be the area that I want to be in, but we'll take a look either way. Just in case they didn't, or that they made it the way to get to it. It's interesting that they have it below ground though, that's kind of cool. It's going down. Over here. Let's see if maybe this teleport doesn't take us right to a mountain that's behind it that goes right to it. No, because we walked that. Nice little hole in there. Fire. Alright. The sheet over there just hanging out. So I don't know anything at all about this cube. This is actually going to be the first time that I kill it. So let's come out here and power up our stuff. We're going to go ahead and keep the characters that we have. Although I might switch. Actually, you know what? I'm probably going to switch her out to Diluc again, simply because fire against the Dendro is probably going to do better. That's a guess. Dendro itself
Navigating
might
the world
do better,
is a whole
but
lot easier with a few different
we're going to find out.
to choose from. Need me to...
Y'all might be asking yourselves, but why don't you look it up? Well, because I don't do that. I prefer to learn how to kill things myself, and if it takes longer, it takes longer. It's whatever. Third one you're going to see has a much bigger AoE than the first two did. Oh, do you see that? Is that it was taken from my special?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Ooh, a nice little whip. That's kind of cool.
Dawn, break forth!
Oh, using Dendro. Okay. Bad babies and a couple of these guys, which is cool. Ah, we got some crit damage on a circlet, but the circlet gave us attack, so that's useless, basically. does this say up here? Dendro hypostasis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. All right. Well, we've killed it. We see what the attacks are. You need a Dendro character, so that's important to know. It looked like you didn't need one, but you do. And especially if you have Tighnari, you can see that if you throw that Dendro out really quick, you can hit one or two with the elemental, or you hit the first one with the elemental, and then use his charged attack to charge the other two, and it will stop it from healing, and you can kill it pretty fast. So this is going to be a pretty easy kill.
Knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling
That
up
Luke is
to it.
probably the bad choice here. If we're going to use a fire user, probably Yanfei is going to be a little bit better option here. But really, I don't know that that's even necessary. Yelan seemed to do quite a bit of damage when her burst came out. But you know, whatever characters you have that you like playing, it looks like it's a pretty easy kill from here. So. We're actually going to take a look at Nahida. Alright, and see what else we still need for her. Alright, so that actually gave us what we needed to boost. I probably have some of these extra laying around somewhere too, but...
My mind is growing even bigger.
Now, Nahida, by the way, just so you know, she's a catalyst user. Her weapon is currently in the banner, so you can go in and try to get that as well. It took me about 6 pulls to get Nahida, the first one, and I haven't gone to try and get a second one yet. I'm gonna try to get the weapon before I do that. I'm also trying to get the fire bow user that's currently on banner 2, Yamidia, whatever her name is, because by the way, guys, I've only been playing this game for about 5 or 6 months, so about 6 months, I think. So I'm not 100% down on all the names or anything, but she's apparently a really good fire user and a bow user, which is, you know, what I really like using with most of my characters, and so I'm gonna try to get her as well and get her bumped up. I do have you know, the original that you get, Amber, but as an attack user, she's not very good. But I hear that Yamita has really nice AoEs and some attacks that can carry to the other users as well. So, or the other characters as well when they switch. So that's kind of what I'm looking for in the character. Elemental reaction is where I really create most of my damage, and so that's kind of what I want to be able to do. I'm not sure what her best artifacts are. You know, I'm playing with Gilded Dreams right now, and checking it out. I know that Elemental Mastery is the thing that she really bases, you know, her damage on, and the other parts of her effects are Elemental Mastery, and so you know, I have Gilded Dreams set up right now. I don't have, like I said, any of the constellations for her, and I haven't boosted anything at all yet. I usually get the level up before I start doing this. She's going to be using Ingenuity compared to Admonition, which is what the other 2 main characters were using. So of the 3 main new characters that we have, Tighnari uses Admonition, Kali uses Praxis, Sino uses Admonition as well, and then now you can see that we're getting a character who's going to be using Ingenuity for their main booster. So that's just some of the differences, you know, with the other characters. I know Candace is on here, and I have Candace as well. I'm not really sure what her boosting piece is. Let's take a look. Okay, so she's using Admonition as well. So most of the really main characters are using Admonition. Again, Kali's using Praxis. And some people might like Kali. You get her kind of free for playing the game, but some of these others, you know, they're going to be using the more difficult things. Tighnari, again, my favorite Dendro user so far. That may change if Nahida is decent at all. I did try playing her try as part of the story quest for her. I don't know. I didn't really like the kind of damage that she's doing, or how her damage works. as a character while you're exploring or something like that, it might be good. But I also didn't get a chance to use her in combination with other effects and things like that to really test her out because she is brand new. So there may be some guys out there, you know, who've been playing this game for so long that they have all the resources built up to have her at level 90 already. That's not me. So you know, there may be other videos out there that you can check out that'll do that for you. Alright, so let me come out here. I'm going to do a quick heal up. And I'm going to go back
Take it easy.
in a minute and kill it again. Just to get the feel
Take it
of
easy.
how that hypostasis plays. Again, it seemed like it was going to be pretty simple, but so to get there, you're just coming straight out, you're jumping straight down. There's a hole. Down here somewhere. Oh, it's over there. That's another reason why I like Yolande. Little fast run that she has. So this hole is just to the east of the teleport and straight down.
Take it easy.
And this will take you right to the hypostasis. I guess they put this here in case someone needed to make some food. It's kind of weird, right? Oh, is it working? It sounds like it's working. That's funny. Bug in the game here. It's not giving me the ability to cook from it, so kind of weird. Power up again. We'll go with fire again. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go with water this time. This Dendro effect here, it just time waster. It kills your basically all the effects out there. Gives you a chance to eat, I guess, if food is something that you needed to do by that point, but don't.
everything!
So now it's not healing. Pretty easy to kill. Replenish. I got plenty to replenish. Alright, still gave us crap over here, but we got the 3 goodies that we needed. It's gonna be our daily there. Killing the bosses, using original resins. Got some domains still to kill. I hate doing these ley lines. I never do these, by the way. Create some furnishings, get some realm currents. I gotta go visit my teapot today, so I'll do that. Alright. Go ahead and bump our... Did I not do my dailies today? I don't think I did. How about that? We'll do those in a little while too. Why not? Yeah, look at that. We got all our dailies to do today.
This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather. Take it easy.
Okay. What were we here for? Oh yes, we were converting these guys, yeah? Yeah. Making these guys. Oh wait, we don't want to do that. Let's do this. Yeah. Can we change that out? No? Didn't think so. Alright. I have a whole bunch of these middle level guys, so we're going to use these. Alright, let's see what we need now. We've got to get the bigger ones. So that's going to require some farming. But we also need 8 of these. We're getting, what, 2 or 3 per round, so 3 more kills of that thing, which is fine. We got
navigating the world is a whole lot
that we
easier
can go
with
to
a
do
few
that.
different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of things right now that are going to give me primogen, and I need primogens to be able to get my weapon. So look at Yomiya. This is what I really need, I think. I believe she's going to be a good asset to my team with her frolicking flames, but and I like the color scheme. It kind of matches really good with what I have on my Diluc right now, but I'm not I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay for it. I don't want to do it. I hate having to do that, but I might, because I want to get this character. So, yep, not everything can be free to play. You know what I mean? You just can't do it. It doesn't work out. All right, so let's go this. I think we're gonna go ahead and run our. See if it's there. If it is there, then we can not waste the food that we've currently used. Might be back. Okay, so we're going a little bit down. Yep, it's literally right in the nook, guys. Right in the nook of the hole. Or the hole in the nook, one of the two. It's a crook hole. Ah, move that. How about that? See if we can kill it before the food runs out.
Take it easy.
Water is the damage that's
Take it easy. Quiet. Take it easy.
Two that time, no big ones. Of course.
Take it easy.
So, I'll tell you what, let's go and kill while we're in the middle of collecting those, since we're waiting for that one. We'll go and kill this guy. we can jump back and forth between them, and that'll give me extra extra uses of the dang it, did I use two? It'll give me extra uses of the dendro gems. Guys, which we don't really need right now, but gives us a couple of those, which is nice. And we always get an opportunity to get better gear. Better gear, better pizza, Papa John's. Alright. Go over here to the crook. Compared to some of the other ones. Back pretty fast after that, by the way, guys. You don't have really an opportunity to kill it at all.
As you wish.
Does anyone ever get, like, the large gems here? Because oh, I kill these things a lot, man. Like, I kill a lot of these bad guys and these, you know, regular world bosses. I hardly ever, almost never do I get the bigger gem here. It's crazy. Alright, let's go back back up. We'll kill this guy. Let's see if we can last through the killing of this one. We still have it. We'll see whether it lasts. We had an almost perfect run last time. Let's see if we can do it again.
Dog, break forth! Phantasmagoria.
Almost a perfect kill, still nothing. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. All right. I have drops available, guys, and I haven't had a single person jump into this thing yet. So that means everyone else is doing drops too, and mine is still not getting enough viewers. So just want to let you guys know I don't have a single person in my view right now mentioning, and I'm sad. Oh, look at that! There wasn't even enough time for that thing to come back. Sorry, let's go here, and we will bump up our foodies. This guy. Let's do. Do I want to do official this time? Let's do water again. Probably gonna have to collect some
I got
of
a
those
new
stupid
letter
little
from an
lily pad
informant.
things. Drives
Looks
me
like the
nuts.
situation has changed again.
It's not gonna pop up while I'm standing there. Actually, you know what? Let's just make sure it's not there.
Take it easy.
No, it's not there. What can I do in the meantime? What's this one? Project Baby. Interesting. Operation Halberd Breaker. Yeah, we can go do that.
Yeah.
This is the one we can get up. Wrong direction. I need right there.
This isn't good. Let's move. Well, looks like I went too far. Prepare yourself. You can't run from death.
Don't need to run from you. That wasn't the thing, by the way, guys. But I just like killing them.
Take it easy.
punch.
You are not welcome here. The wicked!
Reveal thyself!
As you wish,
Need
Twilight.
Try to keep up! Busted! You want this?
There's a chest up there. Like, ooh, look, and a guy.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of it. Quiet.
To the wicked!
By royal decree!
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential.
All right. Do, 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 do. Probably gonna run out of goodies before I can kill this guy. It's an easy kill. Not that big of a deal.
Take it easy.
Make some more pizza. Lightning? Nah. Continue using water. Seems to be the best one. good, because we're going to need 6 of them next time. Something like that. Ascension Protocol.
I feel like a new...
Alright, let's take a look and see what we need for level 80. 12 of those bad babies, 45 of these, but we got plenty of those, and we'll need 6 of these, as I said. So, I'm going to have to continue doing those kinds of kills to get that done. As well, I need to do my daily, so I'm going to go ahead and do those. Get them out of the way. I don't know what Project Baby is. I think that's something new I haven't seen before. We have to go for Project Baby all the way down here. Port Romus. I don't think I've seen that. Could you please do me a favor? My food is missing. Mice. Oh, yeah, I've done this. Snake's pet food. This is the one where you have to go get those ridiculous eggs, I think. killing the shroom. So much easier if you're using a bow. Swift Slayer. I was really expecting a new area to open up with 3.2, simply because I have most of these areas already up at 90%, but the main reputation one is saying I'm only at around 60, which means there has to be other areas that are either coming or that are hidden, because
Gotcha.
As you wish, Slade. Come at once.
Alright, let's come over here, hit up this guy real quick. And come over here, pick up our adventure daily.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for complete.
Yeah, she didn't like that. Something on my feet. Complete your 4. So all I have to do is some mining. Got 2 more bosses to kill for this week, and some original resin. I'm never gonna hit that. Could probably hit this. Let's go visit the house real quick. So many things in there that I need to do. Oh, that's right, they redid this. I haven't been in here since the 3.2 release, so I'm not even sure what they've upgraded up in here.
This realm is truly.
It's truly thriving. Right, trust rank. Collect our menus. Hit our host. I should be coming in here like every other day at least, but I forget. Alright, we got some furnishings that we created, which is good because I need those for the thing anyway. Stuff in the Realm Depot. Nature's true fruit. This fruit, brought as a memento from Sumeru by the teapot traveling Southern Chubby, gives off a truly marvelous fragrance. Even a whiff of this fruit brings certain images to mind, which can manipulate via the power of subspace creation to recreate the wondrous sights of Sumeru in your realm within. Okay, interesting. Yeah, okay. New furnishings. We'll go ahead and buy some of these. Realm treasures. Let's go ahead and buy up all of these. That's going to use up like all of our money. I can get like 2 of these. Alright.
If you ever have any.
It's the traveling salesman. There's some plants to harvest. I think it's these. I didn't harvest them the last time I was here. Seedless. Completely seedless. Alright. Where is our traveling sales dork? Let's go see what he's got. Not that I can buy anything since I just spent it all, but
The one before you.
the one before you is known as he who travels stealing money. Oh look, the Azure Crane. That's new. A couple of these guys, which I probably still need. No, I've already obtained that one, so that's one that I need. I'll have to come back in a couple of days with these here. Alright, in the top. Replicas. Travelers, please ensure that you follow our terms of service in making replicas. Creation of content that discriminates, the bullying or insulting. Yeah. Nobody cares about your travelers. Adeptal mirror. I still gotta place some sets. Yeah, I don't want to generate no replicas. Get that. Okay, cool. So who do I have to talk to in here? Let's go talk to Clyde. Talk to
Yeah.
I'll do it all while I'm here.
Oh, I really Okay, I'll come. I can show you the latest. Look at this. Let me teach you. Whoosh. You have to make sure you're quietly. This way is a fish or slip, but it's also fun to play with fish like this. Oh, really? Then wait for me.
Fireside chats. Alright, anybody else want to chat? No. I don't think so. Okay. Let's go back to Sumeru then. And I think we'll come down here and kill our buddy.
Take it easy.
That's nice. Alright, I'm gonna kill this one without boosting at all, and see how much more difficult it is to kill it without boosting. So after you turn these things on, it's gonna die all by itself. You just have to avoid the attack that it does while it's trying to die. Oh look, I got a big one this time. How about that? I guess they heard me and they were like, oh, let's get him a big one because he talks too much. Alright. So that was a pretty good set there. I think I'm going to use that one as my video later. What do we still need for her? Let's see. I gotta kill that thing like 30 times. So. Well, if we only get 2 every time, it's going to be 6 times. So 5 more times. Plus I need 4 of those. Alright. Let's go and kill the other big guy too while we're waiting. And in the meantime, I'll bump up here really quick. And I'm not going to boost on that one either, so you guys can kind of see what it's like to try to kill that one without it being boosted. That one's quite a bit harder. It's going to definitely rampage. I'm not going to have a chance to kill it before it rampages, I don't think. So, you know, you'll get to see it do that particular thing as well. But we'll see how it goes. So you saw on the Dendrohypostasis, I didn't boost or anything like that. There was nothing going on, and it was a still pretty easy kill. This one's going to be, like I said, probably a little bit.
Race to the wicked!
Shadow Raven!
Nip that in the butt.
So yeah, as you saw, took a little bit longer. Got in a couple more hits on me, but look at that. So when you don't boost, maybe you get an opportunity to get these more often. Good to know. I'll check that out. I'll continue to do that if that's the case. fire reaction. Didn't give me a big one, so I guess it's completely random, doesn't matter. But I did get 3, so that's nice. Circlet, still give me HP, man. Alright. I'm gonna go and find out what those little hands are representing, whether they're the flower or whether they're the... like flowers. Yeah, flowers. Stupid scarabs are
Busted.
show you where you can get some of the scarabs. So this area right here, you can find some scarabs. And if you go this way, you go this way, you can also kill these guys. Just kind of ice reaction that I
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
With that aggravate though, drop it. Serious damage. They can't handle the lightning dendro combination. Alright. Start grabbing scarabs. You can see the scarab. It starts making these little paws. You see that? Which is kind of nice. It doesn't run away, so you don't have to worry about that. Very nice. That I hate the most, these little patches. Alright, so there's one there. we found what, four in this little area so far. There may be one or two more, but I love Yolanda's skill. It is fabulous. So that was that one. So this area up here, you get like four, like I said, 4 or 5. And then if you come here, I think, no. If you come here, you can, or maybe it's here. If you come here, you can collect some up here. You come around this way, you collect a couple, There's 3 or 4 up in this area here, and you can follow this all the way up over here and collect several along the way. And then along this road here, you can collect some, but again, you're not getting a ton of them. There's not like 8 of them in one place that you can sit there and get them like there is with most other that you're trying to collect. You know what I'm saying? It's more like trying to collect the berries, and look how big that ball has gotten. That's crazy, huh? It's like trying to collect the berries in Mondstadt. Like, you got to know exactly where they are. You got to mark them on your map. You gotta
There's no end to this.
Thing, you know what I'm saying?
I hear everything.
Picked the wrong test subject.
I'm running the loop right now, which I normally don't do. I'm only using him with the doing the monsters, which is the reason why I'm not changing him out. But plus he's good at doing the mining.
Happy to oblige.
Take that! Purge!
Royal decree. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Eat that! Take that! I'll take my
I love how the dendro effect confuses them and they like try to attack each other. That's great. Alright, we know that there's one up this way.
Take it easy.
Your journey ends.
Gotcha.
Take that! Nip that in the butt.
The golden slumber.
I'll take my leave. You won this one.
Knocked out our dailies. Got us up to level 19. That's nice. Flower. Looks like a flower. How about that?
Take it easy.
Here's a flower. I'm not sure who uses the flower. I haven't seen it yet. But whoever it is, they're gonna have a lot. Alright, so that's enough for now. I think I might have crafted enough to be able to bump Arsino. Nope, I need one more. Look at that, that's funny. Alright, let's see, where do I know that there's a couple? I tried to put the little flower symbol like this guy where the scarabs are. I know that there's some underground, but those are harder to find. Okay, I know there's a couple here, so let's come down here. We'll come down here, see if we can find one. Something right here. That's convenient, but I'm betting that's a flower. There's a scarab, how about that? Right there. Go ahead and put that like right there where we're standing. Flower. Scarab. Alright, so that's everything that we needed except for these guys in the kills, so good. something to work on another day. Alright, so now we want to go back and kill our way up here again. Yeah. That's my favorite thing about this game, by the way. Unlike every other game that I've ever played, this game allows you to use the map basically anytime you want, and leap and teleport to a location. So that's as it should be. I mean, these teleports are supposed to be a magical thing, so why wouldn't you be able to use it while you're gliding? Now, I could see them saying, oh, well, you know, like with magic, you gotta use concentration and all that other garbage, but no, it's magic. You should be able to use it whenever you want. And if you want to talk about concentration, you shouldn't be able to do the 80 things at the same time that they already do. So, gunplay. Alright guys, so you've seen pretty much how to handle this one. This one's pretty simple. The plume got us some crit rate. Okay, that's good. I need crit rate every once in a while. Let's see if we got enough. Nope. So at least 2 more kills. Might have enough to get this, but it'll be close. Alright. The other guy while we're waiting for this guy to respawn. Actually, I could, if you want, go and kill the Electro Regis finally, but it doesn't give us the green guys that we need, so we'll kill the guy at the top up here. He gives us the green dendro gems that we need. So you saw that you don't get the special every time, you know, the big green gem. So again, completely random. So against this guy, we're definitely going to boost up because we want a faster kill. see how much easier it is to get the Wandering Troop? Like, every single kill, I'm getting one of those things. So obviously, the more you get, the easier it is for you to... Alright, let's go see if this Bobo is back. Still need like 2 more kills, and then I'm probably going to be done messing around with this for today. Well, we've done pretty good. We've gotten her up to, I think she's at like 70 right now. So 1 more will get her to 80, which is pretty much where I want most of them to be. Next time we'll work on, hopefully we'll have her weapon, and we'll work on getting what we need for her weapon. And after that come artifacts.
Take it easy.
Started off with the whip this time. From that. Kind of like the look of Kanari too. The little fox look. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's run back up here. Pyro damage, that's good. I always like to get a goblet with either Pyro, Dendro, Ice, or Cryo, or Water. It's always good. Nice to have these around. And the fact that you get one that has crit damage, that's outstanding. Matter of fact, this has crit damage, energy recharge, and elemental mastery. All three really good for certain characters.
Navigating the world's
Alright, one more kill. And we'll call this a string. You'll need them for the next one, because I think the next one you need like 12. Crazy. Hit the last ascension, we need 6 of these big gems, which are a pain in the neck. But it's good because I have 3, which I can use to make 1. So there's a lot of doing and killing to hit that last mark. It's an important mark because it does jump your HP up quite a bit. But for her, as far as the attack and the mastery, that's not doing a whole lot. So I'm not even playing her right now, so I'll leave her at level 80. That ended up costing us about $1 million to do all of the work on her today. So now you know how much that's going to cost you. And obviously I don't have the essential. Next I'll be working on her weapon, but I have to get her weapon first, so hopefully I can do that. If I can't get her weapon, then I'll try to figure out what the best weapon is for her. Artifact-wise, I'll be playing with that some too, but I really like her look and her sound in playing this game. I'm not really sure how good of a character she's actually going to be until I get her up to the way I would use her versus the way they used her in the try, and see how that goes, you know what I mean? So, alright, thanks for watching. I appreciate everyone's support. Do like the video if you enjoyed the content, and subscribe to the channel if you're a return offender. I certainly appreciate all of you guys coming around and saying hey, and again, thank you so much.
Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling